Hi, I'm Jed. This is, once again, Team Slayer Pro on Adrift. I didn't want to upload the same game type twice in a row, but this is a pretty good game. I got 23 and 4, so that's positive 19. It's pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. There are periods of me not doing anything because I couldn't find anybody. These guys were very passive, but this is an example of how being aggressive can be useful. So right now what I'm doing is I'm kind of circling around the middle and then trying to get inside once I realize there's fighting going on in there from my teammates' arrows, even though it's kind of hard to see the arrows. You can still see when they're fighting, when you see the arrows glowing red. And once I saw my teammate die, they rushed in and I got an easy double. I'm not gonna kill him.
Distraction.
Nice getaway. I get a distraction medal, just in case you are blind and deaf, and for some reason somehow watching this video. That's impressive. They only have like 2 viewers, and they can comment, which means they can see. And well, probably can hear. I'm just joking. So right now when I realize we don't really have control of the middle, I'm trying to get away. That guy didn't see me. He's not the smartest. I decided to rush him, but he's already dead. Useful having the assist medal to figure out if people die. I mean, if you've only shot one guy recently, it's probably. So you have to be aware of that. If you shot 2 people and the one you're thinking about is still alive and you got an assist for the other guy, well, you might die as a result. Just to make sure you've only shot at one guy, even if you threw a nade, like across the map. It's kind of a long game, that's why I'm doing so much fast forwarding. Melee this guy. I think that was a pretty good use of the sticky detonator. This gun, a little too strong, I feel. It's not that hard to use. It has a pretty big range. That's just me. I might be wrong. Ran at that guy's nade. He gets the melee. You have to be really careful of those melees. If you do them too often, that happens. And if you do it too soon, also, you'll basically makes the shots you put in them not count. You shoot a guy twice and melee him. That's just the same as just meleeing. So you want to make sure you get 3 shots. If you're using a BR, you might want to hit forward at medium range. Most likely, if you're at medium range, a bullet probably straight off him. But more long range. Like if you're at medium range, going into close range, make sure you hit every shot. Like each bullet hit them. You're absolutely sure you hit all 3 shots. One of my few, or my multiple killing sprees. I get 3? No frenzy, I get a 9 spree. Or before that. In which case that sucks. I almost had a frenzy. What I like to do is kind of roam around the outside and then cut into the middle where I think I'm behind them, judging by either my teammates' arrows or seeing them, or just randomly guessing even. That's how, if you're behind them, you can do so much, you can do a lot. Yeah, I'm saying I'm a lot, but to really, you always want to be behind them. Not obviously your entire team can't be behind them at all times, because you have to be completely unaware if you don't see anybody and you don't assume they're behind you. If your teammates are doing a good job of preoccupying them, then it's a good time to get behind them, especially if they're in a room. You can easily get behind them, lift behind them using the outside lifts, because the lifts are kind of like a one-way direction. There's not a lift back, so you have to remember that. When you're lifting, you can't go back, so committing when you're moving. that's a good way to flank find an enemy team. If you feel that someone else on your team is kind of taking that role, trying to get behind them, roaming around outside rather than going through the middle or up top or something, you should not do that. You should instead get in their face, try to distract them, let him do what he does, get in actual BR fights. I've had several videos where I am not doing what I'm doing right now. I tend to do this a lot on the drift, but say on Solus, when you have a sniper or any power weapon, that shouldn't be your goal to be the flanker. You shouldn't be that person. You should be controlling the map with whatever gun you have. Say a sniper or rocket launcher or whatever. Obviously I'm talking about MLG power weapons, the ones that are in those game types. So not like the sticky detonator or the scatter shot. If you get behind them with that, it's basically the same thing. So every time I don't see anyone in the middle, I instantly get out because I realize that they're probably going to make their way to the middle soon, and I want to get behind them. I don't want to be in that room when there's 3 guys after me, because most likely they're going to chase me a lot and I'm going to end up dying. This part's really boring. Ooh, watch this. Watch it. Oh my goodness. That was quite the embarrassment. That's just good shooting. I shouldn't have ran in that room, and I didn't think my teammate was going to hit me with this. Or I don't know if it was my teammate, but I didn't expect to get hit by a sticky detonator. So, when you get in those situations, just shoot well. And I like to aim higher with a BR. Like, if it's a really bad angle like that, basically you should just aim at one area and just keep shooting, and hopefully you kill them. Because if you move around too much, you might hit the railing there, or you might go too high. You don't really have a lot of room for error, so once you hit a spot where you're hitting him, just leave it there, especially if he's running in a straight line. Like, you shouldn't move it up or down. If anything, just move it laterally. And the rest of this gameplay is just rocket.
5 kills to win.
Rockets in this game, I'd say they're weaker than Reaches easily. But stronger than Halo 3's. At least that's what I've seen. Like, I've gotten kills that I would have gotten in Reach, and also when you shoot at like a railing, I really haven't tried it that often, but I don't think it'll kill anybody. And also, you leave that huge like streak of smoke. Like it always did that, but not as noticeable as it does in this game. And that's the end of the game. So please like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Feel free to send me a friend request. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.